think we got it. Do we have anything? Okay, yes, it looks like we have stuff. Awesome. Alright. We are going to now go here, bring this to the side, bring this out, and open up Unreal Engine. Alright, and then again, I believe we're finally live. I think we're completely live, but I'm not totally sure. Let's do a quick mobile test to see if we are live or not. Yes, awesome, we are currently live. So hello everybody, welcome to a Gaming Technologies live stream where we are again looking at our Mages and Warriors, which I'm actually going to change it. Okay, so the stream name has been edited. Hello and welcome all. We are back after, well, other than like 4 days ago, a 2-month absence. Tried doing a live stream a couple weeks ago. We didn't have enough internet. I upgraded the internet because of school as well, and now we are back in business, doing live streams, hopefully every Friday, even though it's currently Tuesday, so, you know, Friday night live streams on a Tuesday, anybody? I don't know. I'm actually live streaming tonight because it's the first day of the school week for my college classes. I mean, actually my English is tomorrow, but I digress. We're either going to do live streams every Tuesday for about an hour, hour and a half, or any day during the week pretty much, because I have a 7-day availability at my job, which is between 5 to 1 p.m. to 8 a.m. because I am a closer at McDonald's now, for those who have followed me and know I work at McDonald's. But I've had Tuesdays and Thursdays off for the last like 5 weeks, so I assume that's why it's a dedicated days off, but we will see what will happen in the future. So Amazing the Warriors, not much has changed, I believe. I'm gonna lower it. So I did start working on just how everything's gonna work story-wise, and I was just trying to like figure stuff out and try and figure things out like that. So I've actually been working on the quest system a little bit. Still not finished. It's been months after though I said I wanted it finished, but I'm actually currently with this. I said I was going to change what inventory system I use, but it was going to be a lot of things I had to change. So I'm actually just trying to learn how to use it, which I'm getting closer to it. I've learned how to make weapons and armor and stuff. So we see, come over here. We have Hedrick's sword. It is a quest item, and there's no icon for it yet, but this is the model for it. It's part of the Infinity Blade weapons. But as you can see, still nothing happens when I just, you know, cut that guy in half. So we're actually just gonna come out here and see who's working, who's not working. The only person who's broken right now is a soldier, and I have no idea why. So, other than the quest system, I'm actually gonna work on world building just to get things set up. So if we actually come back in here and we come back to our house, which is the only house I can actually open other than a potion shop, which I was working on last week for like an hour. So how things work is that when you start here, and we're not going to have anything, which is that also is a bug. When you come in here, you can still move your character around in your mouse. I gotta do it to UI only, but if I do UI only, I cannot press I again to do that, so I gotta like disable input and not be able to open a quest log over the inventory, but we'll see. So I want it to be a peaceful start. You can just come through here. You can I'm going to be able to have it so you automatically have clothes on, and you're just to come through here, complete some. There's going to be a main quest, and it's going to be going up to the castle, or well, what's going to be the upper district, which is going to be that top up there. We're going to have a Jesus, no, sorry, we're gonna be having a big upper part of the city. It's gonna be like the same architecture of houses that might use assets from one of the different medieval towns I have, but we will see. So this is still the same. Bring it up. There's no longer the bug where you click your rapid time zone that's going to do copying and pasting, which is a good thing. And then all bugs with the reaching the location and talking has been done. I have not added picking up items yet. That's why I'm learning how to use the inventory system, because I got the item added. So we are doing an idea that works, and then we have the item added. But I don't know how to delete an item programmatically, or if this item is in our inventory, how that works. Still working on that part. I might contact the dev and see if you can help me out. And then there's, you know, stuff like that I just, you know, can't fix. That's just logical people trying to move and being stupid errors. There's actually quite a few of the quite a few of these people are having issues actually. I've added Hedrick's brother, Jimar. So we can get rid of the sword here. So I'm trying to figure out story-wise how things are gonna work. So I do know for a fact this is what I've been wanting since I got the idea of Mages and Warriors, was going to be the fact that this guy has been an orphan. Well, not orphan. He hasn't went missing since he was a child. His father went missing 10 years ago during the last battle with the Flaming Eye, which is going to be the cult group that's trying to engulf the world in 10,000 years of eternal darkness, which is I think what they're going to do. And then there's going to be and in order to do that, they have to summon the goddess of destruction, whose name I'm still figuring out. And to do that, they have to tame all of the elemental dragons that are in each little nation of Kruin, which is, you know, the continent that this is on. So, and there's also this bug where, you know, the sun's going down, but yeah, it's still super bright. But that's just a logical error I have to fix later. So, how things work is Black Hollow is going to have the, I want to say it's gonna have the earth, earth element dragon. It was originally snow because in the first build of Mages and Warriors, before I scrapped and restarted the project, this was in a snowy area, but now it's in a pretty decent tropical area, and it was also going to be the fact of, yeah, let's just get it FPS on screen here. What we got? We're in the 40s. Wait, we're at normal. Anti-aliasing is on. So of course, turning anti-aliasing from normal to high to normal does pronouncing we're also playing at 4K, which also, you know, is an issue, but it's gonna be fun. This is another thing that is an issue. Let's just look and see what's actually going on behind the scenes here. Let's not close that. Yes, so the shaders are being redone. So this is what the world looks like now. The shaders are being recalibrated. Yay! Nothing like breaking the world. So we can close that. We cannot close any of these. Fun. So pretty much now we're just gonna have to wait for all of this stuff to go and all of this stuff. It's going to be a while, I'm guessing. But we can head to Unreal Engine and take a look around. We have 4.25 installed because I'm actually starting to release content onto the marketplace, which is a big thing. Also waiting for something to go on sale I want so I can get those. And we head over to the marketplace. So the free of the month stuff was released today, which is a nice thing. So we can just look and see what there was. We have the Gothic Knight, which is something that's going to be in Amazing Warriors. We just want to take a look through here. These are going to be the guard textures for a different. I'm not sure what city it's going to be. I think it's going to be the Knight Palace guards for all of the cities. So, like, you know how there's different variants, so that it's what's going to be the differentiating each hold, I guess is what we could say. So we can close down this, still at 15,000. Not going to look like it's been done, but I guess we can kind of come up here and take a look. So, of course, you know, we have the forest and stuff, and we have the way up into the city and that stuff, and then we also have passageway over here. So if you've been following my my devlogs, you know that I got rid of the original dungeon that was right here, and this is going to be a branch because this is going to be the edge of the world. Well, this is going to be edge of the hold. It's going to be right after, like right over here, because there's going to be like a mountaintop. And Black Hollow is actually going to be surrounded by giant mountains once I have the mountain assets. And then there's going to be a lot of walkways and farms around over here. We're going to have pathways, and we're going to be going all the way around Black Hollow to create a semi-small world space. It's not going to be anything Skyrim size like Whiterun Hold, but it's going to be decently sized for an indie game. For those wondering, my playtime I want to be around 10 to 12 hours, about half the time of standard AAA games like Kingdom Hearts you can do in like 24 hours. So I want to have a decent sized amount of gameplay. DLCs are an option. The main story is going to be pretty big, and it's awesome. I might drag it out a little bit to increase playtime. I want to have the reason why it's going to be so long. Actually, let me get this out. I do not intend on adding a fast traveling system to the base game. And when I say base game, it means I might add a DLC for it, because personally, I don't like fast traveling. Actually, I do. I love fast traveling in Skyrim, but not in any. I think that's just after Skyrim. I've been playing the game so long that I don't like fast traveling anymore. I love fast traveling, but like in The Witcher, I've played it so little that I like exploring the world. I've explored the whole world already in Skyrim, which is why I always pretty much use the fast travel. I'm doing less of it now. I'm trying to re-explore the world because I have mods and stuff now, so that's always nice. And then there's just going to be the fact of if people don't use it, it might as well not be in the base game. Save them space. It's only going to be like $3 for the expansion that adds fast traveling. Well, it's going to be $2.99 or $4.99. Not totally sure yet. Might even be a free expansion. I don't know. I don't even think I'm gonna get paid. I'm thinking it's gonna be a free expansion. So there's gonna be paid expansion as well. So there's gonna be so of course we have that the Flaming Eye stuff is, you know, taking over, trying to crush the world in eternal darkness, and then you win by defeating the goddess of destruction, and game ends. So this sounds sort of good in my head, but I'm thinking adding a DLC where instead of them trying to plunge the world in eternal darkness or try to take over the world, where you have to defend cities, all of your holds, and they will take a hold and you'll have to fight to get it back, and it's going to be a very long process until you completely wipe out every last known band of Flaming Eye. Of course, this is years and years and years from now. I don't even know how to do half that stuff yet, but I digress. That's what I want to do in the future. Another thing, let's get closer to the mic here. I think my levels are dropping a little bit. As you know, we're waiting for shaders to compile. Is how I'm going to do the change of what's it called? How I want to do the change of holds. So I can either do a teleportation, or like that teleports you into a different world or level in this case. So I have 5 levels instead of 1 big level. But I feel like that might actually add more. It might require more storage. Or I can just do one giant what's it called? Like I haven't touched an Unreal in so long. I totally forgot what it was. Level streaming. I can do level streaming between levels, or I can just have it be one giant open world level. But again, being open world does hinder your performance, which is why I want to do level streaming, so it gets rid of a lot of the stuff that's not being rendered. So like an example of that is if you are in Black Hollow in the lower part, you will see the upper city, but anything outside, so anything outside, so anything out here will not be in the rendering. So you'll not be rendering that at all, which is going to be a good thing when it comes to rendering and your GPU performance, and it will be able to make it so that people with poor GPUs are going to be able to play my game easier. Because I did just use a huge overhaul of textures and stuff like that. So just looking at my phone real quick. As we're, I'm just waiting for this to begin. So we're actually gonna talk a little bit more about the story, since I collected my thoughts and figured out what was going to be said. So let's get straight into it. Let's put that part back. So there's going to be someone that comes into the city. Not sure how it's going to work yet, because right now the doors are literally teleport. But I might have them open up and be a true open world, like Open City Skyrim. But I don't really want to do that, but we're going to figure things out. So you'll be doing some side quests. There'll be a main quest where you come up and visit your uncle in the upper level of the city. He's going to be the upper level blacksmith. So you have the deer in a lower level over here. This is going to be the lower level forge, and then we're going to have the upper level forge that does all of the military weapons and stuff like that, and that's going to be your uncle. And while you're up here, there's going to be someone running up the little area that goes up to the upper level. God, I'm so tired. I'm going to have to end the stream sooner or later. But there's going to be someone that comes running through, and the guards stop him, asking him what's going on. And he says he's going to have information about, well, whatever the character's name is, his dad, saying that he believes he found him. And that's when you, the character, are going to express a deep interest in finding your father. Which, as I've said earlier, if you're not just joining us, that he was abducted by the Flaming Eye about a decade prior to when this game takes place. Which, if this game does well enough, I might make a prequel story that faces on the father's adventures against the Flaming Eye. Because the father's backstory is, he knew about the Flaming Eye, he knew about the convergence that could set the world in eternal darkness for 10,000 years, a decade prior to when it was going to happen, and he wanted to try and stop the Flaming Eye's plans way before they can start the world-ending event that I do not have a name for yet. I think I'm just gonna call it whatever the goddess's name's Wrath. So like, I don't know the name of the goddess yet, but we'll figure it out. So that's when you'll begin your quest of stopping. So you will go into a dungeon, which is gonna be the dungeon somewhere this way, outside the little entrance I've made, somewhere over here. It's gonna be inside one of the mountains. You're just gonna go in there. You're gonna find a journal. Inside this journal, you're going to find evidence that he is alive from one of the dead bandits that are actually a Flaming Eye outlaw. Because there are deserters of the Flaming Eye, which I believe, if I want to make it happen, you will be able to interact with, and they might be able to help you defeat the Flaming Eye in the final battle. So, in this little encampment of Flaming Eye defectants, you will, after you kill all of them, one of them will have a journal. God damn. Inside this journal would be information about Flaming Knight's plan, and we got in the stream real quick.